Let's look now. There are a lot of, I don't say a lot, but there are some escapes for Juji Gatame. Look, think of this. Don't think I just want to get out of Juji Gatame. I want to get out of trouble. I want to improve my position. Remember, one of the things in controlling position, even if you're on the bottom, Mike obviously has to improve his position because life really is not good for him right now. Okay? All right. So this is a very fundamental escape, but it works a lot. Okay? And there are other escapes. Don't get me wrong. This one is, I think, the basis of all of them. Okay? All right, so let's kind of use it here. Let's look at some things before we start. Let's stay there. So, okay. But there. All right, now, Eric's doing this right. He's got Mike's arm trapped. Okay? Remember, there are three things in an arm lock you want to do, especially Juji Gatame. You want to control him. Well, he's controlling him with a leg press. He's rolled him over. He's got him here where he wants him, face, belly up. Okay? The next thing is you want to trap with your arms. So he wants to trap with his arms and control Mike's arm so he can eventually do number three is lever that arm straight. He wants to pry it out straight. And again, fulcrum and lever thing is what we call a lever. And what Eric wants to do, just to come in and underhook, and just roll back nice and easy and just let him do it. And there, roll back, and there's the Juji Gatame. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's what Eric wants. All right. Well, Mike doesn't want that because he doesn't want to get arm locked. All right, so here's what Mike's going to do. He knows life really stinks, so Eric's going to start tying up. Now, Mike's going to start, his first defense is, if my arms are high, I'm vulnerable. I want to get my arms as close and tight to my body as I can. Grab your lapels, grab your arms. Don't do this because that's a very weak grip. That little C-clamp grip, that's a very weak grip. Don't do that. If you have to grab something, do this, but that's even if you're in trouble. You want to get your arms as tight and close to your body, to your torso as you can. So that's Mike's number one thing. Remember, get out of trouble first before you do some cool move. Get out of trouble. Mike is here. See that? Okay. Now, next move. Mike wants to steal his shoulder back, steal his arm back from Eric. Now, Eric's job, Eric wants to make sure that elbow is above his crotch line, his pubic bone, because his pubic bone is the fulcrum. That's the axis where he wants to pry it against, okay? All right. Mike wants to get his elbow below Eric's pubic bone. Okay, so keep it, just, everybody come over here so you can see over here. Now, so, see how this Eric's controlling the situation now, right? All right, now what Mike wants to do, he wants to turn in quickly and pull his elbow down, steal his shoulder and arm back. Now, come on back, Mike, we're going to talk about this. Now, this is why, if you're on the bottom, don't lay there, lay flat. That's really weak. Now, Eric knows Mike, well, first of all, Mike, but Mike can't turn from that position and turn in to defend himself. See, he just can't do it. He has to come up on it. He has to get a base first. Well, if you've been had, get your base immediately. Start thinking, how do I get out of trouble quick? Base. Here's your base. So this is the first thing Mike did that was correct. The second thing is, he gets his arms, I should say the second thing is, he gets his arms as close as he can to his torso. Third now, he's going to push with his feet. He's going to shrimp in and turn. Don't pull him back in. Just turn in. Just let him turn into you. Turns in, and he pulls his elbow down and to himself. See, everybody see that? Okay. We don't want that elbow above the pubic bone for Mike, because he'll get compromised and locked. And now what he's going to keep doing, he's going to keep stealing and trying to get back up on his base, up on his knees, and push Eric down. And, he can shuck by him, whatever, but at least he's not flat on his back, having his arms stretched. He may go back into the guy's guard, but now we're a little more of a neutral position. So let's look at it here. Here he is here to start. Closes his arms in tight. Okay. Shrimps in, steals his arm back, and he comes up. And if he can shuck away quickly, boom, there you go. Now he starts his own. Now he can start getting to the top. So what did we do? We got out of trouble, then we improved our position. Well, actually, we did three things. We got out of trouble, we nullified his attack, and that was kind of an offshoot of getting out of trouble. Third thing then was improving our position. So one more time there, turn in, shift over, and pull him. Actually, if you can pull him back down, do exactly what Mike did there. You can pop him back. See how and immediately he starts doing a counter.
Go into the next leg press.
Yeah, go to the next leg. Everybody think of this in defense. This is a purely defensive movement for Mike on the bottom. But remember, there's an old phrase in Japanese martial arts called kobo ichi. Kobo ichi. Kobo means attack and defend. Ichi means one. So attack and defense are one and the same. Think of that concept. I want to turn my defense into a good attack. Okay? I want to improve my position if I can and beat him. So I want to get out of trouble, nullify position, then improve position, and make it my own. Then start re-attacking. Okay? You can't do some cool fancy move and think of it. Everything kind of links together. You've got to think get out of trouble first. Does that make sense? Kobo ichi. Concept of attack and defense are the same thing. It's very old, used in every form of fighting, okay? And we should understand that concept. If you understand that concept, it lets you do stuff like this, cool stuff like this, okay?